My name is Teresa Freitas, and I'm in Loulé, in the Pink Gallery. This exhibition is called Colorama. Color and its impact on composition, subject, place, and in the viewer's aesthetic response is at the focus of the Cinematica series. I've been developing this series for over 8 years now, but it is very much about how color can play with the perception of an image. And for me, it's very important that I'm capturing real places and real subjects. But then through the color work, I slightly detach them from reality. So it becomes something less tangible and therefore more fictional or even cinematic. That's why the series is named that way. I like to play a lot with contrasts. And here in this series that we're presenting in the gallery, it's very much about the contrast of nature and man-made buildings. So for me, it's very interesting that although they're so different, through my color work, they kind of somehow belong in the same space. Instead of being opposites, they become almost siblings in a way. For me, it was very important that wherever I was, and it can be in two sides of the planet, that it still had my point of view and my sensitivity to the place itself. And I feel like when you reach the point where you have a recognizable style, it's very easy to understand the type of images you want to capture wherever you are. So it can be Morocco or it can be San Francisco. And my perception is the same. My way of working is the same. The type of composition that I have, and then the color work, how, for example, work with blues is always the same. I want a specific type of blue or specific type of red or pinks. And it just comes together to create a more cohesive body of work, which is something I really enjoy. Also giving them a little bit of a painterly quality that I really like having, and have the viewer questioning the authenticity of the scenes is also very interesting to me. So that's kind of my goal. I always go for that slight detachment of reality in each place I visit, but still always with the color work that I do. We're all a product of our, growing up and the influences that we have. I always resort a lot to cinema, to cartoons and anime, Japanese animation movies. Then painting and illustration are also a very important part of my influences. I think painting is probably the most recognizable, but at the same time, cinema is also a very big source of inspiration to me.